Hey, besties. Bet you thought you'd never see us again, but we are back.
We are back.
The Girls That Get It podcast is back on the big screen with your hosts, Ken and Han.
Yeah.
And we're new and improved. We've returned from the dead. We are here. And it's going to be a great time. So, welcome to it. We have a lot of new things coming, new and improved format. We're going to be
working, as they say.
Chit-chatting. We've been cooking in the stew. We took some time off and now we're back
game time.
But no, in all seriousness, which we can talk about why we came back later on, but we're back. We're excited. We're going to try to change the formatting a little bit so that it's more structured and less just like random chit-chatting, which we will be randomly chit-chatting and we will be feeling like we're on FaceTime at times. But we're here to talk about all things life, all things girlies, all things.
Really nothing off limits this time.
Nothing's off the table.
Yeah.
So
you heard it
with
here first.
That, I'll just let you guys come along for the ride to find out more. But let's talk about where we've been, what we've been up to, the life update. I think
cue the Kim sound that's like, where did we last leave off?
And no, literally. And
well, last time you were in a relationship.
And I think last time was a year ago-ish that we filmed. Was it not?
I think it was around this time last year, which to me, it almost feels like we never moved in this era.
I know.
Like, or never recorded in this era. Like, I still think of recording as like a Denver thing.
Yeah. Even though we definitely, like, I've recorded in this apartment. And so have you, but it does feel like that was like an old era. So
our heads weren't really in the game. Sorry, guys.
No, but we're back and we're ready to full send. So yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. What have you been up to? Where have you been? Where should we start?
Oh my gosh. Should we start with the girls' trip?
That's a good starting point. That's a
good neutral ground. That's like probably it is the most recent thing you and I have done together. And it was a time.
It was a time. Tell them what we did.
Let's set the scene. So I have not seen my college roommate since college. And at this point, that's 5 years ago, which is crazy to say out loud because
that's scary.
That means we're old.
I don't like
it. No really reason for it except my head was down grinding. My head was in the sand. I was laser focused. And I told her at the end of last year, I was like, let's do something Q1 next year. And I was like, honestly, I have not been back to New York, so I would love to go. And so we kind of put a trip in the books. We're thinking about it. And then I'm like, of course it would be fun, just me and her. We'd reminisce, we'd run it back. But I just think at this point in our lives, we have more fun in groups. So it's like, let me see if I can get Han to come. And it took some convincing, honestly.
I was going to say low key at first. I was like,
She was kind of a doubter. She was kind of a hater. And I was like, if you're going to come, I'm going to need you to get on the wave.
Yeah, I will admit I was not fully on board at first. And I was like, surely like this will just slide on by and it won't really happen. But no, it happened.
She pulled up the schedule. She's like, it's a little tight. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I was just in New York in January. This trip happened in February. And then like starting at the end of March, I have a lot going on. So I was kind of just like, I don't know if it'll work. But then I was like, you know what?
But she was sick. You were sick the last time when you were in New York. So I don't even know if that really counted. Like it counted, but like you didn't get to live it up. So I was like, let's just run it back.
I did have the flu. So once I heard all the points, I was convinced.
I was like, and we'll make it a weekend in, a weekend out, nothing crazy.
For sure.
And then as soon as I got you on board, I made a group chat. And in my head, I always knew Abby was coming. Like, I don't know why, but before I even asked you, I just knew. I was like, she's going to be down. She's going to be down. And then it got to the point where we're about a month out and we were booking dinner reservations. And I was like, something's telling me to make this for 4. So I shoot my girl Abby a quick text and I'm like, would you be down dates to dates? And she's like, sure. 5 days later, she texted me tickets booked. And I was like, great.
And you're like, boom, love to see it.
And meanwhile, Maddie's like, oh, should we up our dinner reservations to 4? And I said, already did.
You're like, done deal. I've been ahead of the game. We knew what was happening. You knew the influence, you knew the vibes.
Yeah.
And the girlies love the vibes.
Yeah. And I just have to say, like, these are 3 of my best friends. So I was just like, it's not my trip, but I was like, I could have asked for like a better squad to go into this. So I was on high. I was nervous, but also so excited to be going back to New York. Like I know moving to New York like defined my life and made me. So it just felt like going home, truthfully. And then of course to be with you three who like were there for me during that time. I was like, yeah, we're so back.
Well, and it was fun too because obviously when you lived in New York, I came to visit from time to time, and like so we have had memories in New York together with those other girls, and also I've gone back to New York a bunch since then. So like we all love New York for different reasons, and so I feel like it was just serendipitous and it was so much fun.
And we made the best or most ideal itinerary.
We did.
We kind of crushed it, and that was something that I learned on the trip. Like Hannah and I put together like the things that we want to do that we wanted to hit, and then we were like, okay, like any other time, like we'll let Abby or Maddie like pick their stuff. And one thing we learned about them was like they have no agenda. Like they're not trying to cross anything off.
For
so in
sure.
the future, I would plan more just because I'd rather have the option to do stuff.
Yeah.
But I hit everything that was on my bare minimum to hit. So like that's a win.
Oh yeah. And we did it in a short amount of time. We got there, at least you and I got there Saturday morning and we left like Monday evening. So we really had 2 full days with like a
under
half of a day
hours.
Monday.
Yeah.
And we were bus club, next stop, plane, trade, everything.
Yes. And should we give them like a little rundown? So we of course got in there Saturday. We immediately went to get bagels.
Oh yeah, that was the first stop, Bagel Pub.
Like immediately needed a bagel. And that was for me like already on the bonus list. Like if we get to go, we get to go.
Yeah.
Because this was Din Tai Fung Day, correct?
Yes, it was. And it was like a late lunch situation and we got in.
Actually, or was this Grey Dog? Sorry, I can't remember.
No, it was Din Tai Fung.
It was Din Tai Fung. It was Din Tai Fung.
Get with the program. No,
that was my first time there, and I just have to say it fully lives up to the event, like the hype, the event, the outing.
So it's I'm speechless. Like truly speechless. Everything, and not to get ahead of it, but like the lychee martini, if you know, you know. That's all I have to say.
That was the best sip of the weekend, in my opinion. Like I could have given me 14 of them.
I agreed. The best sip was that, and the worst was that Cosmo at that one place. Remember?
Yeah, that
was rough. That was rough. I won't even lie. The place was cool, but the Cosmo almost had me. It almost took me out.
Yeah. That
we were both like every sip we were like in the corner like looking at each other like
Which I'm a bad drinker as is, like and that's one thing New York spoiled me with. Like I need a nice ass cocktail. I would rather not drink than have a shitty drink.
For sure.
I know many people would just be happy with anything. I unfortunately am not.
Yeah, no.
And I also never order a Cosmo. I was like, okay, we're with the girls. This is the vibe. If we're going 3 for 3, I gotta be the 4th.
Exactly.
And I was like, ooh, like ladies, I hate to say it, but this is rough.
Normally Cosmos are better. My brother introduced me to Cosmos like a while ago and I have always liked them, but that Cosmo, no, that was criminal. That was not a real Cosmo. I do not endorse that Cosmo.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, it was bad. But anyway.
I thought the place we went to next, which is where I went on my 21st birthday, was much better. And honestly, that was more the vibe anyway. Like,
yes, I liked that place a lot.
We should have started
the drinks,
there.
Yeah, the drinks were good. The vibes were good. I would have liked to be there. I would have liked to have gone there earlier and been there longer. But, you know, we figured it out eventually and it buffed out.
We figured it out. So I guess back to Din Tai Fung.
20 out of 10. No notes.
Yeah. So... Oh my gosh, we have to rewind further because we have to tell them about our fruit.
Oh my gosh.
So again, the vibes are high. As soon as we got our bagel, we're like, we're going to go shopping. And we go down 5th Ave, which is right by school for the girls that went to Parsons. And this was not there at the time, but there's this little blind box store. I forget what it's called, but in my mind, I was like, I would love to find a blind box when I'm in New York. And obviously that's not my niche. I don't know what it is, but I was like, let's go in. So dragged all the girls in. And actually I commend Hannah because I was like, should we go do that? And she was like, yeah, let's go do it.
I was like, yes, let's turn around and get in there.
Turn around and go do it.
Yeah.
And so we all picked this fruit series and we're like, okay, what we get, this is going to be the vibes of the weekend. We're going to take pics of our little fruit. And sure enough, we got addicted just like everyone else did. The ugliest one by far that none of us wanted was the watermelon.
Which is crazy because I thought it was going to be the banana. And I was like, if I get this banana.
The banana turned out cute.
And it did turn out really cute. The watermelon, was tragic. It was just like the shape was terrible. It wasn't satisfying to hold. The face was not cute. It just was not it.
And both Maddie and I pull the watermelon. And I think
if, we got 2 watermelons.
Both of us wouldn't have got it. We would have been like, fine. No, sorry, Maddie, you're the watermelon. Like, Pepper. Right, she pulled it first. And then I pulled it and I was like, no.
You're like, no, this is not it.
So we went back, and thankfully, second time around, I got a peach. And
the peach was
someone got a strawberry and someone got a banana.
Yeah.
And
we got a good variety.
We all got our fruit salad.
Yeah, it was good. And we also kept going back to that store. We went again another time and got dumplings. We went again another time and ended up getting nothing. Like, we kept looking for blind boxes everywhere. We were like, where's the blind boxes?
That was the thing. If we could have found more,
we would have.
We would have gotten more.
No, that was cute and fun though.
Yeah. Then we popped into Aritzia. I think most of us got at least something there.
Shopped around.
That's the next day. That's the next day. Sorry, I almost got to the fur.
Were you about to talk about the? Oh yeah. That's we're jumping the gun, but also.
Sorry.
No, we shopped around. We did the do. We went to Din Tai Fung because I feel like now we're up to there.
We're up to there.
30 out of 10, amazing. Lychee martini, so good.
Wait, pause. So while we were looking at these fruit, you said something to me.
What'd I say?
Like, I need to move here.
Oh.
And let me just tell you guys, and then we can get back to the timeline. This girl is always gaslighting me, saying, I'm going to move here. I'm going to go here. We need to live here together.
I say I want to. I don't say I'm gonna. I say I want to.
She literally was like, no, I'm going to move here.
Yeah. Run the tape. Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Where's the cameras?
I remember where we were. We were in the park.
I know, we were walking. And
we were
looking
at the buildings.
I know. I remember too. And we said that it would be a vibe. It would be...
Yeah,
it would be a time, and I stand by that. 30s. It would be a vibe. It would be a time. I do love New York. I've always wanted to live there, and I still want to.
She goes, I'll go.
Part of me still wants to, but also part of me feels like that chapter has closed. But every time I go back, it gives me the itch, and it makes me want to. So it's like I just need to go back.
1 year ain't no thing. You could do it.
I know, but then it's like I don't know. It's a whole thing, which we need to save that topic for another pod.
Sorry,
as to not derail. But
okay, go ahead then. Sorry.
But valid. We did have that conversation, and maybe that'll be coming. So who knows? Stay tuned to see.
This is my point. This is my point.
Stay tuned to see. But back to Din Tai Fung.
Can we get a counter up in the top
back
of the corner?
To Din Tai Fung. It was 17,000 out of 10.
Yeah.
I've been a couple times before. I've loved it every single time. Not a bad thing on the menu. The lychee martini was a winner. I think we all loved the green beans. I think
that was my fave.
The soup dumplings are always good. The chocolate dessert dumplings are always good. Everything is so good there. Like, you truthfully can't go wrong. So if you haven't been, you need to go. But that was definitely, I was going to say that was a highlight, but then you got to think about carbone, and you got to think about queso, and you got to think about all the other things.
Said the other ones.
I know. I don't even remember what we did after Din Tai Fung. I guess the timeline isn't as important.
After Din Tai Fung, we went back to the hotel.
Chilled.
And we kind of just hung out with the girlies. We had some deep life talks, I'm not going to lie. Like,
oh my God,
really
we did. We did.
Like,
wait, I forgot about that.
Marriage and kids. And like, of course, this is what the girls do. But like, at some point it was like,
at a certain point, I was like, I wasn't
ready for this answer.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of questions that were asked, and you went last in terms of answering. I was like, man, wish I was her, because the things have kind of already been said from one point of view or another.
Yeah. That was wild.
And then we got ready for dinner. We went to my favorite restaurant of all time, Javelina's.
So good. The queso is the highlight.
It was delish. The prickly pear margarita.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That and the queso is really all you need. Everything else is also good, but like, stick to the basics.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, I would just go for an app and drinks
for sure
next time, and then we could just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And then we went to the nail bar. Is that what it was called?
The nail bar.
It was something like
Bude the
Maybe it was Beauty Bar.
Beauty
Maybe
Bar?
It was Beauty Bar.
I think.
All I was thinking was the smell of nail polish.
With the Cosmos, yeah, they literally were doing manicures in this bar. It's a cute place, but be wary of the Cosmo, guys, if you ever go. Do not order Cosmos at your own risk.
It's like before you get to Stuytown, but after Union Square. So it's kind of, I call that like no man's land because there's really nothing there. The two places we went to are like the only two places I know like on that like block strip. And it's just a not tough side of town to go on, meaning it's bad, but there's just not as much you could hop to. In hindsight, we should have Ubered elsewhere and just bopped around.
Yeah.
But I really liked the second place we went. It was such a vibe.
It was a vibe. I liked it too. Couldn't tell you the name at all, but it was cool. I liked the inside. And the drinks were good.
They were much better. There was this group of guys and we kept looking at them because we were like, oh, this is guys' night, because we kept saying it's girls' night. And towards the end, one of them said something to someone and we were like, this is why we don't talk to men.
See, I was gone for this conversation. I was in the bathroom when this started and I came back and like Abby or somebody was talking to them and I was like, who are these people? Which I remember seeing them sitting behind us, but I wasn't there when it started. So I was like, wait, how did this happen?
Yeah, the cutest one was gay, which was great, but it was also like, okay, like,
yeah,
I don't know. In terms of, I couldn't really flirt because he was gay.
Right.
And then the second thing, he kept asking the same questions over and over because he couldn't remember what we were saying. And I was like, okay, we've had the same conversation 5 times.
You're like, all right, this is enough. Like, we don't need to sit here and readdress the same topic. Nice to meet you. Have a great night.
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, the vibes were good. And then
yeah, that part is honestly irrelevant. The next part is what's fun. We get back to the hotel because we're like, okay, we're calling it a night, whatever. Me and Kenna are sitting there. So to give like some background, me and Kenna were sharing a room.
Yeah.
So when we like would go to bed for the night, we would go to the same room and we were sitting there on our beds and we were like looking around and we were like, these are our years, Kendall. Like, what are we doing? We should be out on the town, standing on
kind of both
elevated
because when we went back, like, we didn't like immediately start changing clothes. We were just kind of like charge the phone.
We were lingering. Yeah.
We're like, so what are you gonna do? And then she looked at me and said, these are our years, Kendall.
I did. That's right. So we got up and we got to step in 10 toes down on the pavement.
We went 10 toes down on the pavement. And honestly, let me just say, Midtown Flatirons, y'all need more. Like, there wasn't enough open.
Yeah, we found like there were there were a couple places that we kind of thought we found, but then they were closed and we found this rooftop. It didn't open until literally the next day. Which terrible timing, but okay. And then we stumbled upon this restaurant and we were like, let's just go get a drink at the bar at the restaurant, like kind of lame, but whatever. And they ended up having a little secret speakeasy upstairs.
Yeah.
So that was nice. I will say we paid $30 for a gin and tonic. But which, like, I get it. It's New York. Trust and believe. I know I'm about to spend some money in the city, and I have no issues with that. But like, I was a little bit shook by the $30 gin and tonic. But it was good.
I thought it was a mid gin and tonic. It was better than the Cosmo, of course. But
for sure.
I was like,
for $30, like, I don't know what I was expecting.
This is a hot take, but I don't like the drinks that have the one singular long ass ice cube.
Oh, and it was one of those, yeah.
Because they're just scamming you out of drinks.
For sure. I do feel like there's less drink in there in those.
You're only getting half,
when you're paying $30, it's like, I would like to feel something, thank you. But it was cute and like did what we needed to do. We chit chatted, we kikied, and then that was that for that night.
Yes. And then the next day, Sunday, what did we do during the day?
I don't even know. I feel like I should have my camera roll up to remember, but what I do know is that we were on the hunt for a fur hat because we saw these hats by Union Square the day before, and they were like these big furry hats. And somebody was like, should we get one? And I was like, low key, but we were walking down to the subway, so then I was like, whatever, we'll forget about it. The next day we went back because I was like, you know what? I want one of those hats, and couldn't find it. They weren't there. Poof, gone. Lady was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
So we went on a literal wild goose chase to find this fur hat up and downtown. We ended up finding it on, or like near Canal Street. And it was the most fabulous hat ever. It was just this big floofy brown hat. So cute. Highly recommend getting a floofy hat from Canal Street. It was literally $15, and it just brought the vibes, and it gave us like a fun little mission to go on.
Yeah, and I would say you guys ended up stepping into like one of the little stores, and I think that's the way to do it. Like, we had no pressure. The guy was super chill. Like,
yeah, very nice. We
didn't deal with like the hassle of like the people on the street.
Yeah, no, he was very chill. He was not up in our business at all. He was just letting us do us. So that was fun. And honestly, I think basically all we did that day was shop around and just kind of
Grey Dog for brunch.
Yeah, which that I don't even feel like we need to talk about that much, to be honest. She was not happy.
She was rude.
But yeah, it was your average brunch situation. Nothing to write home about.
We strolled Soho. We went to the OVO store.
We did. Yeah, it was good.
Sweatshirt you're wearing right now? Is that the sweatshirt you're wearing right now?
Yes, it is. It is. Shout out OVO.
Shout out OVO.
Shout out OVO.
No.
In more ways than one, but you'll find out about that later.
Okay.
And then we went to Carbone that night.
So this, of course, if you don't know Carbone, you're living under a rock. This is the famous Italian restaurant in New York. They also have locations in Miami and I think Las Vegas and a couple other spots. But I, as a college kid, never prioritized going. And since we planned this a month out, I just genuinely made a reservation. I did have to get on like at the time, and there was limited timing. So our reservation was at 10 p.m. And that you know, we could have planned our day to save a little bit more energy for that, but I was still happy we went. And we kind of did research like as we were getting ready of like what we want to order. Of course, we know the spicy vodka rigatoni was a non-negotiable.
Must.
And we were all pretty aligned with what we got, and I left stuff. And truly,
oh my gosh, yeah, so good.
I do. There was aspects of it in terms of food that I'm like, okay, this is a little overhyped. If I got this at a regular restaurant, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But for me, at least, what was 10 out of 10 worth it, go back every time, was the spicy vodka rigatoni, best pasta.
Agree.
And then the service and the atmosphere. Like, you cannot beat it.
You can't beat it.
It was magnificent. It was luxurious.
For sure.
Places just don't do it up like that anymore.
No, they don't. And you really feel like you're in like an old, like, high class restaurant from back in the day where they're wearing like ties and like white dress shirts. They have like the cart that they're bringing around with the cheese and the this and the that, and it's just like a very elevated experience, and they're all so nice, all so professional. Literally one of the guys walked Maddie all the way to the bathroom when she had to go because he was like, ma'am, do you need to use the bathroom? Let me escort you to the bathroom.
They come hold your napkins when you get up. Like
they have a little bread scraper to get the crumbs off the table in between courses. Like they are not playing, which you pay for it. So it like, you get what you pay for. It's great. And it's worth it every single penny. For me personally, I would pay for that experience 10 times over. But I agree. The spicy rigatoni, 12 million out of 10. I liked everything that we had. The cauliflower thing in the beginning was to me. But
you know what my least favorite was, actually?
What?
The meatballs.
Really?
I thought that, and I'm honestly not the meatball connoisseur that you are.
Yeah.
But that meat was so rough in my opinion, and that's not what I think of a meatball. Like, I don't even think I finished my little portion of one because I struggled to eat it.
Was more firm than a usual meatball, but I didn't think it was bad. But then again,
I find a meatball.
Yeah. Other than that, though, it was excellent. It was amazing. So,
and then
highly
I
recommend.
Out. We just felt like those girls. Like, we were hamming it up the whole day leading up to Carbone, and I thought the little bar we went to before Dante, I would go back in a heartbeat. Like, that just was the vibe.
Yeah, that was really cute too.
I also want to declare here first that I just think wine is my drink. I'm gonna stop doing all the other stuff. I'm becoming a wine girl.
Wine is the move sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely is. So yeah, that was fun. And honestly, after Carbone, we were all so tired and stuff. We just went back and we said,
yeah,
time to knock out, because it was late. I mean, we didn't get there till 10. We probably left at like 12.
Yeah,
like it was
midnight,
it was late
before we were going back.
But it was fun. And then the next day was pretty chill. I mean, I got my tattoo. We went and had a little drinky midday. We walked around a little bit.
Yeah, we went to my needlepoint store.
Yeah, we did that.
We went to RH.
Yeah, went to a candy store.
Oh yeah, we went to a little sweet treat.
Nothing crazy, but
yeah,
just a fun, cute, casual day. And that was the trip.
Yeah, I also loved where we stayed. We stayed at the Ace Hotel.
Yeah, we did.
I would definitely go back there. I thought it was great in terms of being centrally located. I liked the common area at the bottom because for us to meet up, or like if some of us wanted to do that instead of being like, I don't know, it was just perfect.
Yeah, no, it was great. I would recommend that, and I would stay there again. So yeah, that was New York. It was fun. It was fresh. It was great, and I can't wait to do it again. And I'm so glad that we did it.
I know, we have the group. We're ready to go. We know we all get along. So
I know. Yeah, it was good.
We will be running it back.
For sure.
Do you want to jump into your other recent updates?
Sure. I'm going to try to keep mine quick because I don't want to yap for 12 million years. But let's see. Let's just give a high-level overview of the last year, I guess.
Don't give any details now. Come on. The fans are interested.
The fans will be listening to a 6-hour-long podcast if I give all the deets and all the tea, which maybe that's what they want. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Let's talk about where I am. I'm in Charlotte. I'm still in Charlotte. Last year, this time I was in Charlotte, but I had just moved here like 6 months ago. So I've been here now for like a year and a half. And I think at this point a year ago, I was not sure if I was staying in Charlotte long term. I was kind of thinking that maybe I would leave and go try to live somewhere else and see the world and experience different places. But now a year later, that has completely changed to the point of where I've been like looking for houses, which has kind of been a fail, to be honest, just because it takes a lot to get a house renting or buying in a bigger city, and it just like, I don't know, it just hasn't worked out quite yet, but that's okay. We will get there. But yeah, I'm still in Charlotte. I feel like last year and like within the last honestly year, I've just been thinking about like, what do I want my life to look like the next few years, and what do I want like the rest of my 20s to be. And I kind of decided that like, yes, I love traveling. Yes, I love living different places. Yes, I've always wanted to live in the New Yorks, the Seattles, the this, the that. But I feel like, because not that I've moved a lot, but like I did college and then I went back home and then I did grad school and then I moved to Charlotte. So I feel like I've had new people around me kind of frequently, and I have struggled to get into a good groove, especially when I first moved to Charlotte, because I was dating somebody long distance from grad school, and like all my time I was spending with him on the weekends. So I wasn't prioritizing making my own friends in Charlotte and like developing my community here. And so I decided, I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be in one place, like let me make the most of it and not try to like start over everywhere a million and 100 times, and just focus on building the relationships and friendships that I care about here. And I like Charlotte, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to stay here. It's close to most of the people that I care about in my life. Really, the only person who's not close that I wish was you. But everybody else, like my family is only 3.5 hours away. All my friends from grad school that I'm still in touch with, that I see regularly, are all in North Carolina. So it's just like, it made sense for me to stay, other than Kenna. I wish that she was closer. I
tried her to get her to move so bad.
I know. Maybe you'll be in Charlotte. Who knows? Maybe not though. Maybe we'll both be in Seattle in a few years. Who knows? But for now, I was like, you know what? Let me just stay put, focus on the things that matter to me, which is my family, my friends, my relationships, and do me here. So that's kind of the update there. Work is the same. There's really nothing notable to discuss other than I'm at the same company. I got a promotion. Woo woo. Things are fine. Things are good. Not my dream job probably to be at for the rest of my life, but for now, it's good. It works. I'm in a good routine with it. So that's kind of that on that.
Why? Period. I think your mindset shift as your friend has really allowed your quality of life to improve. Not that
For
it was
sure.
low before, but like there's just more to you as an individual now because you're like, I'm gonna do stuff.
Yeah, and I like did the whole Bumble BFF thing, which could be a whole nother topic of conversation at some point, but a couple of the girls who I hang out with consistently came from there, and I've like met people through them, and just like I've put myself out there more and focused on just doing the things I want to do when I want to do them, which has been good. So yeah, I have should I talk about
Yeah.
or should you talk about something and then we go back to that?
Oh, sure. We can go. Okay, Miss Avoiding.
I'm not avoiding. Guys, I'm just like we're at 30 minutes and I don't want to.
We have a
going.
note pulled up on our screen of like topics that we're going to talk about, and she's avoiding one of her topics.
Oh, am I? Do you want me to say it?
No, it's okay. I'll go. I'll say.
Okay, you go, and then I'll come back, and then we'll.
So I'll keep my overview brief. I also am in the same place that I was last year. I moved to Indianapolis in November of 2024. So I've been in Indianapolis for about a year and a half. I moved for work, for a promotion. I'm still in that same position, in that same company, on that same team. And let me just say, work has really been unlike anything I've ever experienced. I know I will look back on this time in my life and be like, wow, like that showed me a lot of things at a very young age. It definitely has been one of my hardest chapters to date, just because there's been lots of fluctuations. The consistency is the fluctuation of things changing, and like truly, it's the first place I've lived that hasn't had like a bright side to it. Like, of course, the opportunity is the bright side, but like I don't feel at home here, and so I have a new level of like empathy for people that have gone through chapters and stuff like that. And I know this isn't permanent, but not knowing when the next chapter starts has also been interesting. But I think I'm in a better place now, at least understanding it and like why I'm doing this, why I'm going through it, what I'm going to get from it, than this time last year. Yeah. And I can kind of see light at the end of the tunnel. I know, there's only so much left to accomplish, if that makes sense here. And then we'll be on to the next. But I'm still very thankful that like at the core of what I do, it's something that excites me. Yeah. I am looking forward to whenever next chapter does start. I've kind of focused a lot of this time on myself. I love being alone. I always have, but I've probably become even more comfortable with some of those things. And yeah, just overall excited. And I've really spent the past couple months finding ways to become creative outside of work. If you didn't know, my job is design related. And so I'm being creative every second of every day. And so for a long time, even in Colorado, I'd come home and be like, oh, I'm exhausted. Like I can't.
You don't want to think
some of my hobbies. That make me me. And so really, by being all in on work here, I've been able to kind of build better habits around some of that stuff and like have the consistency, as well as what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe just consistency to do it anyway, like do if I don't want to, and reinvent. So that's kind of my update.
Check her out on TikTok and you'll see needlepoint updates because she be getting into that, which is fun. No, it's not, but like
it is a hobby I picked
every
up.
now and then you'll see a little fun crafty on her Tickety Talk. So
true.
Go like and subscribe because this is good.
This is good.
No, that's good though. I think that I can tell that you, from when you first moved there to now, that like you've gotten into a better groove with your work routine and your new surroundings. But I do think that like you said, you can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and like whatever the next chapter is will be a great one.
Yeah.
So there you go. We love to see it. Okay. Shall I?
Yes, I think you have one more. I have one more.
Before we get into one of our fun little segments,
yes.
I guess let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is not an elephant in anyone's room besides mine, because nobody knows what I'm about to say. But essentially, another update of mine is that I have
there we go.
A new boyfriend, and we're gonna call him. Are we gonna call him anything, or are we just gonna call him my boyfriend?
I see what it says in the note. It's up to you, babe.
I'm looking at my personal note. Where's the other one? Oh, we said, yeah, we did.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, no. We can call him Mr. OVO for the viewers out there. If you know me personally, then you know who he is, and it's not a secret. But for the fans, aka.
No, we've just decided, as of course we're going to share more, and you know, if people are on, of course they're announced, but like having little nicknames makes it a little funner.
It's fun. Easier, it's cute. Yeah.
Lighter.
If he listens to this, which I know he will, but if he gets to this point and he hears that that's what we're calling him, he's not going to love it, but it's okay.
I think he is. Well, you know him, yeah.
I don't know. Sam used to call him something similar and he didn't like it. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, I have a new man's. We met. It's funny because I'll give like kind of a brief background of, I guess, how we met and where we're at and things, but basically we met in Wilmington. We're both from Wilmington. That's where Kenna and I are from, and he's from Wilmington. And so a couple years back, we met randomly at a bar. I was home for Christmas when I was in grad school, and I saw this man across the room, and he was wearing a Drake sweatshirt, hence the OVO name. And I was like, oh my gosh, anytime I see anything Drake, I'm drawn to it. So I saw him and I was like, OVO, he's wearing the Drake sweatshirt. Let me go up to him and talk to him. So I walked up to him and I was like, hey, like, what's up? Love your sweatshirt. We started chit-chatting. I showed him that I had a Drake tattoo of the same thing on his sweatshirt. And he was like, no way. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yada, yada, yada. Long story short, we exchanged phone numbers. We realized that like we're both from Wilmington and we're not just two random people, and that we have like a lot of mutual friends. So I was like, what a small world.
You met at Triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did. And so we hung out, I think, like over the course of the next week when we were home for Christmas, and then we parted ways. We kind of kept in contact a little bit, but we went to different schools and we just didn't really see each other ever again. So once we graduate and I moved to Charlotte, I think
You met him in undergrad?
I was in grad school. So I graduated grad school and then moved to Charlotte, and he lived here already, and he was an undergrad because he graduated later because he was in the Army and da-da-da-da. But yeah, finished school. I decided I'm gonna move to Charlotte. He lived here. I didn't even know about it really, and I guess he saw on Instagram or something that I posted that I was in Charlotte, and so he messaged me and he was like, hey, like, you live in Charlotte, what's good? And at the time I was dating the guy that I met in grad school still, and so I was like, sorry, like, I hope you're well, maybe I'll see you around, but like,
I wish you well.
I got a man, so like, yeah, sorry, no thanks. And he was like, oh, like, sorry, my bad, didn't know.
He was cool about it.
He was very respectful and cool and nice, and he was like, didn't know, don't want to step on anyone's toes, like, see ya. And I was like, cool, see ya. So an exact year later, which was probably like 6 months ago.
He set a reminder on his calendar?
No, literally, it wasn't a year to the day, but it was a year to the month. And this was like 6 months ago.
He said, check back in because I don't think this is going to work out.
And he texted me and said, howdy, stranger. And I said, how the heck does this man know that I am single now? how did they know? Because I never posted my last relationship really at all. Like, there might have been a time or two where I posted us like holding hands or like something subtle, but I never put his face on the gram. I never put him on the grid. I never put him really out there. And the reason for that was because, one, he didn't have Instagram or social media really at all. So I was like, it's kind of pointless. And two, I just was being cautious because I was like, I don't know. I just didn't want to put it all out there. So I didn't even think that he would have found out through that, because it wasn't like my man was everywhere and then all of a sudden he was gone. Right. I guess he just got the tingle. I don't really know, but basically
he was thinking about you.
He was.
Right.
So yeah,
I've been waiting.
He said, "Hey." I said, "Hey."
Time of the year.
And then from there, we hung out. We went on our first date, I guess, the second time, and then have been hanging out ever since. Well, because like our first date technically was like 2.5 years ago in Wilmington. If you want to,
that was a date.
Yeah,
you went on a date
for sure. We went and saw Anyone But You, and then we went and like.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, and then the next day we went to Tower 7 for lunch, and then we went and got coffee downtown and walked around the Riverwalk, and then we did this and we did that. We did a lot in like the week that we met 2.5 years ago in Wilmington. Maybe I didn't disclose that information. I don't really know. You had a boyfriend? No, 2.5 years ago when we first met at Triangle, when I was single.
Oh, my bad. I was like,
no. I was not in Charlotte.
That's crazy.
No, we were both in school separately. I was single. The very first time we ever met. Yeah, the very first time we ever met. Which at this point maybe 3 years ago.
Sorry for challenging the timeline.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't put my name out there in the mud like that.
Well, I was like, oh.
No, and also no.
Heard.
So anyway, long story short, that's the story. I have a man. I have a boyfriend now. We're great. We're good. We both live in the same place, which is new for me. I've never really dated anybody other than in grad school, but like all my other relationships have kind of been long distance. So that is the update with that, and I won't get too much more into it as an interest of time. But yeah, it's good. He's good. We're good, and I'm happy. So there you go.
Oh my gosh, fabulous.
Yeah.
We're happy for you. We're excited for all your hot takes and your updates, and I don't know, you're the relationship perspective in our duo. I'm the single girl perspective.
I guess in our duo. It's yin and yang over here.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like for the sake of time, let's skip my last update and let's skip into our next segment. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try to have more consistent things. And one of those, when deserved. This is not going to be reoccurring every week because trust me, these people don't come around often. Back in the day, if you want to know about Ken and Han lore, there was a group of us. Big friend group. Mm-hmm. And things got messy as people in said friend group started to date. Whether it was in the friend group or outside of the friend group, people started being what I would consider kind of a flaky friend.
For sure.
Blowing off the group hangs to be with that relationship. Now listen, I get it. You want to go be with your person. I'm not saying you can't have time, but if we have committed group time, and the plus ones were always invited to the group time. It wasn't like we were hindering.
No, we weren't like, you can't sit with us.
But this was the depths of the squad.
It was.
And so there was one evening that was just the core three of us, let's say. And we dubbed. Do you think this person is listening? I just thought of
I don't think so. And if so, whatever.
Anyway, the three of us were sitting together and we were just bitching, for lack of a better word, about how this kept happening. And we're like, you know what? We're going to dub ourselves the motherfucking reels, because we would never not come. And if so, I would at least text the motherfucking reels and be like, Ken is out.
And be like, listen, this is happening. Like, stand up for me. Have my back.
Yeah. So, internal groups perform within the larger group. So
for sure,
we're going to give out, again, when deserved, our motherfucking reel of the week. And we've got two this week. We
do have 2 shout outs to the motherfucking reels this week.
and we should make like a
graphic. Like a like, shout out to the
like cute, like a wall, like we eventually add to it. Yeah.
Okay. See, you guys are hearing us workshop live and on camera.
So the 2 motherfucking reels today are going to go out to the 2 people that inspired us to come back. Now, you know, Han said in the beginning, we're like, we'll get to that. We're to it.
We're to it. So, this is here.
I'll give mine first.
Okay.
Mine's going to go to Maddie, who was my college roommate, bestie. She, on this New York trip that we gabbed about for 30 minutes, talked about, she goes, I used to listen to the podcast every time you bring it out. And it's like, So she set the sprinkle. She set the sprinkle.
And she just hyped us up for like posting on social media in general. She
always has. Always has.
That was great. That was good.
She helped me workshop my stuff in college. Like she's been an OG Ken and Han stan.
So, she has. She really has. She's an MVP fan.
Number 1 goes to Maddie.
For sure. And the other one goes to none other than Mr. OVO himself.
Literally.
It's so funny because I did not even know that this man knew about the pod. Like, I thought that was our little secret. I didn't
think... We just say one thing's for sure.
They are listening. They are listening and watching.
Always listening. We've said this from the beginning.
I see you. I'm talking to you. I know you're watching. Anyway, he randomly one night we were sitting on the couch and I don't think it was quite random. One of his friends started a podcast, like a food podcast, and he went on it and we were talking about that. And then he looked at me and he was like, when are you and Kenna bringing back the podcast? Like, what happened to that? And I was like, you're knowing about my stuff? Like, what do you mean? And I guess I didn't realize that he followed me on Instagram and we posted about it there. And that's probably how he saw it. And so he told me, he was like, you should bring it back. Like, where is it? You should make a return. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
maybe we should, but maybe we shouldn't. And so then I told Kenna that he said that. And she was like, you know what? He's onto something. We should bring it back.
I have brought it up thrice. I've brought it up 3 times. And kind of when I brought it up this 3rd time, she mentioned Mr. OVO saying that. And I almost said his real name. This is going to be really hard.
I know. I mean, if it slips, it slips. But
and I was like, listen, when I told you the 2nd time of the thrice times, I said, your people are going to have to call my people. And I said, I think that was your people calling my people.
Yeah, that was in a roundabout way.
Mm-hmm.
So, moral of the story, the 2 motherfucking reels are Maddie and Mr. OVO. Shout out to y'all. You did your big one there.
Thing. We're back.
So that is going to conclude that segment. And actually we have 2 more. We have
2 more segments.
Yeah, we have our next one.
Next is going to be which is light and cute.
Yeah, it's cute and light. And it's Coachella.
It's more topical.
Coachella Hot or Not.
We're coming off of weekend 1 of Coachella. Weekend 2, I guess, is next weekend.
I think so, yeah. Or this like upcoming weekend.
And let's just say let me speak for myself here. I don't really have any desire or gravitational draw to go to any festival. That amount of crowds just does not appeal to me.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
I understand people get paid to do it, and with the right accommodations, I would never say never. But if Kenna's paying for it, no.
Yeah.
Not my thing. I have gone to many of concerts, big, small, private, public, many scales. I have gone to one semi-festival. It was a 2-day country festival, and we were in Alabama. And I will say what we went through, there was rain, there was mud, there was lots of things.
It's not for the weak.
And we had fun because we chose to.
Yeah.
But I could see wrong circumstances not have been miserable.
Oh, yeah. No, it can go one of 2 ways. And I feel like that's just what we're going to talk about. We're each going to give our little bullet point of hot or not, and we're going to discuss if it's hot or if it's not.
Yeah, so Han came up for 5 for me. I came up with 5 for her.
I'm hoping we don't have the same ones, but if we do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and we'll give both of our takes. So do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Are we going to go me run through 5, you run through 5? We're going to do every other.
Maybe let's do 5 and 5, just to like...
Okay, sure, I'll go first.
Get it going.
So I'm reading them to you. Okay. Han, hot or not for Coachella? Coordinating outfits with your friends.
Honestly, hot.
Yeah.
Hot. It's cute. It's fun. It's fresh. Why not? If you're going to match, this is the time to do it. This is the time to show out and show up. So I feel like, yeah, it's hot. It's cute.
Period.
I'm here for
it. I'm aligned. Okay.
Check aligned.
2nd, for Coachella. Hot or not? Being too cool to bring a jacket at night.
No, not. I know they say a hoe never gets cold, but this hoe gets cold, okay?
Thank you. I can't tell you how many girlies I'm like, You're gonna be miserable.
Listen, I get it if you're on a night out and you're going to be in and out of Ubers and stuff, like in a city,
Sure.
and you want to ditch the jacket. Okay, I can get behind that. But like, we're out here in the middle of nowhere all day and night, and like, I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to stand out in the cold and freeze my tail off.
Yeah. Nor buy $100 piece of merch that I hate.
Exactly. So no, I'm gonna say not for that one.
Period. Okay, number 3, hot or not. Only going to Coachella for main stage sets / just coming for the headliners.
I think hot, because
okay, T.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Do I think that like that's the only way you should do it? No. But for example, like this last weekend, Justin Bieber was the man of the hour, and I would 100% go just to see like Justin Bieber, Sabrina, and Giveon. I know those 3 were big ones for me that I love, and like would I maybe stumble across to the other smaller stage to see the smaller artists? Maybe, but like, let's be real. If I want to go see Biebs, I want to go see Biebs. So right. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And like, if I could justify the price for the artist that I really love, then sure, hot, I guess.
I could have seen that one going either way. So good take.
Yeah,
good take.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th. Hot or not, just going for the brand activations.
I think that there's 2 ways to look at this. It depends on, well, I guess you're an influencer.
You get hot or not.
I kind of want to say, I'm just thinking, I was going to say not initially, but then I'm like, let's be honest, you would do it too for a check, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe hot, or maybe like neutral. Like, I would probably do it too for a check, to be honest.
Yeah, I could lean towards the hot for this just because I could see myself going and not walking into the festival.
Yeah, and like just for the vibes, I feel like I wouldn't judge you if you. I would probably do it too. So we'll go hot.
Okay, last one is the best one, and it's inspired by your girl. Hot or not, Nips Out.
I did see that, and I had to zoom in, not to be weird.
Your girl.
I know, my girl, Claudia Salewski. I had to zoom in, not to see her shit, but to be like, am I seeing what I'm seeing, or are my eyes deceiving me? Honestly, why do I want to say not? But I hate to be like that girl that's like not for free the nip. It didn't bother me, and it doesn't bother me, but would I free the nip at Coachella? Not. I wouldn't. Others are free to do so, and I'm not offended by seeing a nip because it's a nip and whatever. We all got them.
I think it's hot if you can see it, like the shape of it.
Yeah.
I think hers.
But like, not if you see it in HD, like literally in 4K. Then it's I'm like,
that's
I don't
what
know.
Your boyfriend looks at, or your fiance. Sorry.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like for her, I'll allow anything because it's her. She's a queen. But
she's, if anyone could do it, it's her.
And she can pull everything off.
Every
for sure.
year, I think someone does it, and it sends the world into a tizzy. And it's like, who's going to do it this year? And it was her. So those are my 5 hot or nots.
Wow, those are good. I can safely say
any repeats?
We had no repeats, and I think that I'm glad you went first, because if people have dropped off by now, that's fine. Mine are not as creative as yours at all. But that's good, because we'll get a mix of kind of the general ones and then the more specific ones. So okay, Coachella hot or not, number 1, it's gonna be an obvious one, and it's camping at Coachella.
Not.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna say a not on that one too.
No, I've never camped. You won't catch me out.
You don't want the first time to be in the desert when it's 1,000 million degrees.
No, I have a very strict sleeping situation.
No, yeah, I knew you would say not, but I had to throw it in there because camping is like an iconic part of Coachella.
Yeah, there is some ease to me. Like, if I could get a really good rig figured out, you're traveling the least, and what seems to irk me the most is the traveling of it all.
Yeah. No, I'm aligned with that. I agree. Okay, number 2 kind of goes hand in hand with camping in a way, and it's going as a normie. As in, not an influencer, like just a regular old person buying for a ticket, going and doing the whole thing without like a brand sending you.
Nah.
See, that's what I thought. And like,
part of that is because, and this kind of goes on one of mine that I asked you, I would much rather go to a designated concert and have a great seat to see my one person, unless there was truly like 10 artists that I was genuinely eager to see. I feel like most people max have 5.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's thousands of dollars for that weekend. So
no, it really is.
I could probably go to 10 concerts for the same price.
Exactly. I would definitely go if a brand sent me, but if I was on my own dime, honey, you will not find me there. Okay. Third one. This is along the same vibes as outfits, but not matching outfits, but like the overly curated, like over the top outfits. Hot or not?
My take on this, I think if it's I think my curated outfit just has different appeal than the style of festivals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're cute most of the time. I think they look godly uncomfortable, and I'm just over at the place of dressing for a pic. So
it's the comfort. Yeah, it's the comfort.
I won't be stylish, don't get me wrong, but like if I'm gonna sweat off my outfit, no.
Yeah, you don't want to be in like a leather harness that you can't move in that's gonna leave like blisters and bruises all over yourself.
I'd rather just be ass out on the beach than ass out with dust in my butt.
Facts. The dust is what I think would literally take me out.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. This one, we're just gonna throw it out there and hope it sticks. Going, but like not really caring about the vibes, and you're just, or not really caring about the like music. You're just in the back vibing and like,
hot,
kikiing.
Hot.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought too, and I thought you'd say that, but I didn't
have the means to go. I really struggle with the people that spend hours at the barricade. Like, of course, if that's your favorite artist, that's your favorite artist, but like, I would rather kiki in the back. I don't want to be.
Agree.
You bump me once, you're gonna get a nasty fucking look, and I'll start throwing bows. Like,
no, yeah,
I'm not meant for crowds.
Yeah, no.
In that capacity, I don't want to see Justin Bieber a mile deep. And okay, I'm not gonna go on a ramble, but everyone's just videoing on your phone. You just want a good clip to post. Most people aren't truly like bopping,
living in the moment.
Music.
Yeah,
and that's why I like the people in the back, because they're bopping.
For sure, I agree with that.
So hot, first hot of the day.
Okay, good. Me. And last but not least, I fear that I don't know. We'll see. Last but not least, going solo to Coachella.
Oh, I'm gonna say hot.
Okay. I thought
it's not what I would do, but like, I think anyone that can do anything alone is hot.
For sure. Okay, good. I love that. That concludes Coachella hot or not.
Yes. Woo. Okay. And for our final segment
Sorry, I had to take a water break.
No, it's okay. Love that. Love the Coachella style. So this is going to be my favorite segment, and it's going to be reoccurring. And it's probably going to be Hannah's favorite segment too, because this is just, again, when we're talking about the lore of Ken and Han.
It's just us.
We're going to do the weekly BBB.
Weekly BBB.
BBB. And this is what I was going to tell you earlier that I didn't tell you. But today I was doing errands and I was driving home, and look what was on the back of the car in front of me right before I pulled into my BBB.
Oh, wow.
BBB.
It's a sign.
And BBB does stand for the Better Business Bureau, but that's not our BBB.
No, it's not. We are beep, bop, boop.
Beep, bop, boop.
Beep, bop, boop. So we have 3 categories. Beep, bop, boop. Our beep is going to be our outing of the week. Our boop, bop. No, beep is our outing. Our bop is our music or our tune or our jam for the week. And then our boop is a wild card, whatever we want it to be.
Yeah.
So with that,
yeah.
Do you want to do your beep? I'll do my beep. You do your bop. I do my bop. You do your boop. I do my boop.
Yeah, let's beep bop boo.
Beep bop boo. Weekly BBB.
BBB. Okay, so my beep was today I went to the outlets.
Ooh, fun. Did you buy anything?
I did buy one thing. I will just say outlets aren't what they once were. I went specifically because Indy just got a new Lulu outlet, and I will say that used to be my ish when I was in Denver. Like, there were certain staples that I'd always get, and the things I just were looking for were not there. They did have a great assortment of your Align pants. They even had black. Like, they had the good colors, the good staples. They had like probably more of the popular stuff, but I was maybe looking for the unpopular things.
Yeah. Dang.
So I didn't get anything. The one thing I got was from Abercrombie. I got a pair of black leather pants that were on sale for $35.
Oh wow, what a steal!
No, brown pants. Sorry.
Brown leather pants for $35. Wow, what a steal. I love that.
Yes.
My beep of the week was that I went to Kentucky to go to the horse races. This is something that my dad and I have done for the last few years or couple years. It's not the Derby, but it's just like a smaller racetrack in Kentucky, and they have races in the spring and the fall, and it's just fun. It's different. My dad grew up with horses, so he loves horses, so that's kind of like where this all started. But it's cute. You dress up, you go watch some horses, you eat some good food, you beat bop around, and it's just like a good time. You can make some money. I made $20, so
oh, big spender.
Yeah, I'm rich now, you guys. So catch me in the big city. But but yeah, that was my beep. Kentucky horse races. It was fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, fabulous! I love seeing you. Oh my god, we could get into a whole thing about.
We can't. Yeah. We can't do it. We can't do it right now.
Okay, so
get on to your bop, bestie. No, get on with it. We're on a tight schedule.
I'm laughing about my bop because you're gonna hate it.
Oh, is it this house or whatever the fuck you were singing before?
My bop is House Door by Sabrina Carpenter.
Let's hear it. Let's hear a little demo.
I'm a really bad singer. It's like one of the few genes that Colton got that I didn't. And the little break in the middle, it's like, I'm just kidding. I can't think of it, but I love the music video. It came out, I think, last Sunday with Madeline Klein, and I'm obsessed with Madeline Klein, and I really like Sabrina Carpenter, so that's my bop.
That's a good one. I gotta watch the music video, but
yeah,
that's a good one. My bop of the week is not anything new. It's not that old. I think it's like a few years old. But it's a song called "The Dress" by Dijon. It's like a R&B / pop-ish song. He's very good. I like him. He's like a feel-good music. It like just makes me want to like dance and smile and like move around. So that's my bop of the week. If you don't know the song, you should give it a listen.
Okay, we should start playlist.
We should with our bops.
Yeah. Okay.
Genius.
And lastly, boop, wild card. My boop is that my hair has been hairing. Like, I just feel like I've unlocked a level with my hair.
We love that.
It's like the longest I've always ever wanted it. It's like luscious. There's some days I'm like, who is that girl? And I'm like, hair is hairing.
That's good. We love when you have a good hair day.
Yeah.
I feel like when your hair is on point, it just makes everything better.
I have mastered my hair maintenance, my hair care, my hair routine. So yeah, just the hair is hairing.
That's good. I love that. Okay, my boop. I have 3 written down. I got to figure out right now on the spot which one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use the last one because I think you'll resonate most with it. And I think I want a diamond pinky ring. Like, I want a diamond.
One thing about this girl, she's always got a wish list going. She's like, true. Let's add it to the tab.
No, it's true. I would like a diamond, and not how you think. I'm not trying to get an engagement ring.
No,
but
I know.
I would just like, I don't know. I feel like a little diamond pinky ring.
Pinky ring you just got?
I wear those all the time.
You just want another one?
I can stack it on top. That's fine. It doesn't. Whatever.
You want one with like a bigger rock, or do you want like?
Not like a huge rock, but like a stone, not like small diamonds. Like I'll send you some inspo pics.
Yeah, send me some inspo pics. I'm curious about this.
That's my new desire. I got to do some more research, but that's a new thing this week that I've kind of decided. So we'll see if it sticks, but that's my boop.
Okay, boop.
Bebop boop.
Just wiggly, like that. Wiggly BBB. So we hope you guys enjoy. We really put our heart and souls into this. We need you to stick around, be our #1 fans, because we're yours, just like we are each other's. But be sure to like, subscribe on all the things we post on YouTube, as well as Spotify and Apple Music. Comment down anything below you want us to see, and we will see you guys in the next one, because we will be back. We will be back. Bye.
Bye.